Thanks, Tom. I'm joined now by Casey Wasserman, CEO of Wasserman, which owns the largest sports agency as well as one of the leading music agencies representing the likes of Billie Eilish and Coldplay. But I want to start with sports, Casey, because there's so much talk here about the future of sports. All the sports commissioners are here, and a particular attention right now is being paid to the NFL rights. NFL Sunday Ticket is up for grabs. What does it mean if those NFL rights go to a buyer like Apple?
Well, I think it's the beginning of a transition to what people think the future of media is going to be like. And what's amazing about the NFL is it's by far the biggest sport in our country. The audience is so significant. Sunday Ticket sort of is a precursor to streaming, given that it was on DirecTV and subscription. And it gives someone like an Apple or an Amazon or whoever might buy it hundreds of games a year to deliver to their fans in a very meaningful way, ways to experiment around those broadcasts, and it's a really powerful platform to really monetize what is the most important league in this country.
So do you think those NFL rights are going to end up going to a tech company? Do you think Apple is the most obvious buyer?
I do think they go to a tech company or someone who's solely focused on streaming those games, because that's the next generation of monetization of those fans, and given the number of 100+ million fans in the United States of the NFL, a streaming platform that has the ability to direct the focus to those games, to those fans, is a really powerful platform.
So what does that mean for athletes, for your clients, and for the TV business? Is this going to drive more cord cutting?
I'm not sure it drives more cord cutting. It's certainly going to drive more revenues for sports leagues and for our athletes and our clients who are, frankly, participants in that revenue stream. It's a really powerful opportunity for the next 10 years. And, you know, what sports is predictable and unique in a world where almost nothing else is.
Yeah, the power and the value of live sports, certainly there's been a lot of attention to that in the past couple of years as we've seen a lot of these big deals. I'm hearing a lot about how this fall, two of the major broadcasters of NFL games, NBC with Peacock and CBS with Paramount, they're going to be putting those games on streaming. Do you think that's going to change the kind of viewing numbers we get, and could that accelerate cord cutting, which is something that would have long-term implications for your athletes as well, because if they're profit participants in the success of this whole industry, if we see a big drop-off in revenue from the TV bundle, that would make an impact as well.
Well, the games will be simulcast on both CBS and NBC, and I think that's important. I think what they've realized as broadcasters in the league is that providing the games to fans where they are, whether it's on traditional broadcast channels like NBC and CBS or on those streaming services, actually makes the audience bigger. And my guess is, obviously, the NFL and the rights holders aren't going to allow that transition to happen unless it grows the revenue, not decreases the revenue.
Now, here in Sun Valley, there's a lot of talk about recession, the health of the consumer. You have insight into that in terms of the purchasing of tickets and consumer products around your clients, both musicians and athletes. What are you seeing right now?
Today, we've seen no drop-off. I mean, concerts are full. Ticket prices are frankly where they were pre-COVID. And people are excited to be back in person, experiencing what they love live. And frankly, the two things that matter live are sports and music. And doesn't mean it's not going to change in the fall. But traditionally, sports and music have been recession resistant. Obviously, nothing's recession proof, but recession resistant because people still crave those experiences, crave those opportunities to be together, and crave those opportunities to see the artists and athletes they love.